Hi, Kerry here. Welcome to Moon in Libra. Today's the 29th of September 2021, and I wasn't planning on making a video today, but I've just read something. I've just read a news article about something that happened at the weekend in the UK, and I just wanted to make this video. It's basically a call out to anyone who watches this, who may be a healer, a Reiki practitioner, a shamanic healer, whatever form of healing that you do, whatever type of healing that you send out to the earth, I'm asking you to send healing to this situation that occurred at the weekend. I've just read the news report and I really feel like what happened is symbolic, and I'm going to try to explain and articulate why this has affected me so much in this video. So what happened at the weekend is a white stag came into the urban streets of somewhere in Merseyside. I think it was in Bootle in Merseyside, and eventually the police shot the stag and just killed it. It was a white stag, and I feel like this is really symbolic and not a good omen for us in the spiritual community, basically. And I'm sure that you understand where I'm coming from already, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about the symbolism of the stag, what it symbolises, and why I felt so affected by reading this. So the stag is, I've got what I did when I came home after I was out when I read this, and I came home, I went upstairs and I got my 2 oracle decks that I know include the stag. And in both of these decks, I'm not going to go into too much of what they say in these decks, but in both of these decks, this is the Druid Animal Oracle depiction of the stag. This was written by Philip Carr-Gomm, who used to be the chief druid in Obod, the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids, and he created this oracle deck along with his wife Stephanie. And the symbolism for the stag, according to Philip and Stephanie, is pride, independence, and purification. And in this one, in the Wisdom of Avalon, Colette Baron Reid puts the keywords with the stag as pride and leadership. So these are the qualities that were shot down. But on top of that, this stag was a white stag. And the white stag symbolises purity, spiritual purity, deep spiritualization, deep faith, deep humility, illumination. White is the colour of innocence and purity, and it's also the colour of reset, of new beginnings, and deep healing, deep illumination, and obviously just, the white light, the light in general, source energy, spirituality itself. The white stag is often used in Christian art to depict Christ himself, and here in the UK, in our old ancient legends of King Arthur, the white stag, often called the White Hart, I just saw something flicker across my screen, and I'm not burning incense, so it's not that. I've lost my train of thought. The White Hart, sorry, I'm trying to get my flow back. That really distracted me. So the White Hart in Arthurian legend is what this white stag would be called, and it was a symbol of. It would often appear when knights were being called to go off on a quest. So the white stag would represent a change about to come, an adventure about to come. Often the knights would be sent off to fight gods and fairies and dragons and things like that, and they would see the white hart prior to this quest coming up for them. It also signified the start of King Arthur's reign itself, and during his reign as king, King Arthur liked to hunt, and quite often throughout his reign as king, he would see a white stag and he would try to hunt it, and he would forever be eluded by it. He could not capture the white stag, he could not shoot it down, and yet on Sunday, police officers in Merseyside shot down a white stag. There's also the energy of the unicorn within the white stag, I feel, with the horns and you know, obviously the colour. So it's that magical energy, but it's the masculine. It's the masculine energy. To me, it's divine masculine. Obviously, you've got Cernunnos, who's a horned god, who is linked into the stag and is one of the, you know, major symbols of divine masculinity. And I feel like it's symbolic of toxic masculinity, just shooting down the divine masculinity, which is trying in this world to rise again in order to support the return of the divine feminine, which needs to happen for us to evolve. It needs to happen for this new dawn to actually be birthed on this planet. And this symbology within this act of this stag being shot at the weekend just really affected me. It really disturbed me, actually, when I read about it. So I'm just shouting out to any healers that see this, please include this situation in your healing. Send Reiki to it, send healing to it, hold the light. Light workers, please send all your light to this situation, and let's try to transmute and transform this energy that has been released this week through this act of this gorgeous white stag being shot down. I'm going to be practicing Jara and sending Jara to the stag. I'm going to be you know, sending out light, doing whatever I can to transmute the energy that this situation will have created, and to hopefully change the symbolism that it holds. So anyway, I'm done. I'm not going to go on about it because I'll start talking rubbish and then I won't end up posting the video at all. So I'm going to go now. So please just keep this stag in your healing and in your prayers, and I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.